What's up? It's January 6th. I was planning a big mistakes video, but then something came up. There was essentially an attack on the U.S. Capitol, attack on our election process. And whatever your political views, it's a disturbing event. It's an upsetting event. It's something that could stop you from making videos, right, every day. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk about those events. Now, while this event isn't necessarily an opportunity, the pandemic, not to say you want to opportunize bad events, but you need to react to it. Here's the thing: black swans are going to happen. What are black swans? Black swans are events that no one knows are going to happen, and it's how you react to them that make great business leaders. If you look at the video I made at the beginning of the pandemic, told everyone, you've got to keep doing business as much as you can. Yes, you have to protect you protect your family, and then you start moving forward. Sitting there, a wait and see mentality is not how we win. We got to keep pushing forward with the things we need to do, keeping our family safe, keeping all that in mind, being respectful of other people. I firmly believe in that, but you've got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep pushing forward, and that's what you got to learn about black swan events. Because they are the biggest opportunities. When there's a major shift, when there's a major change, it's people that look and say, hey, how can I improve my business now? How can I help others? How can I serve and keep pushing forward? Those are the people that are going to win over and over and over again. And if you look, recessions, big businesses come out of recessions, big businesses come out of depressions, big businesses come out of black swan events. These are cataclysmic, shifts in the way we think, shifts in the way things are done. I'm not sure if the attack on the Capitol will consider black swan, but it's also one of those things that gives us, there's always going to be an excuse, right? There's always going to be an excuse. And if there's nothing you can do about a certain thing, the pandemic, once you get your family safe, there's plenty of time for all of you to make videos. You're home, plenty of time to we all have cameras out. There's plenty of times for you to, ways to serve other people. If you're not on Clubhouse, it's a shift. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but we had a Clubhouse meeting today, and if you watch us, you can follow me on Garlic on Clubhouse. We're gonna do another one next week, but I had a great guy come on, Nick, talking about how he lost $500,000 worth of business in 2 days at the beginning of the pandemic, but he went out and served, and he reacted properly to it by going, how can I help? How can I move forward? How can I keep my business going? And now he's back to, he had a bad 18 months before that, and he's back ahead of that. That's what you need to learn to have that reaction. I need to learn to have that reaction because and I've been practicing it for 20 years because I've been through a lot of these. And, when the pandemic happened, I wasn't like, oh, great pandemic, but I was like, it's time, it's go time. It's time for me to work. Today, I'm watching the news, frustrated, upset, like many of you probably are. And it was easy for me to say, hey, I don't want to go make my daily video. I had planned on making a mistakes video, but instead I shifted it because I think it's what you need to hear right now. Because if you're looking to build a business, if you're looking to impact, if you're looking to serve, it's not when it's easy. That's not when you're going to give the biggest impact. It's when it's tough. It's when you're frustrated. It's when you're down. It's when things might not look so great. Maybe business, the videos people watched had 11 views yesterday or whatever. Had a couple hundred views, but there's always going to be a reason not to do it. And a lot of times it's going to be hard to find the reason to do it. But I'm practicing that muscle. I'm getting that done. It is a muscle. It is a reaction. It's how we react to these big events and going, hey, there's an opportunity here. Let me serve others. Let me help create something that they can react to, that they can help, that will help them, help motivate them, give my experience. What experience do you have? Now, if you don't know what it is, look around and see what is the little thing, even a little thing that you can do. Because I have, like I said, I've traded through I was trading when the Twin Towers were hit. I knew people there. I was trading, it was in commercial real estate right before the recession hit. And I learned and learned and learned. And I had a lot of life events too, black swan events that have happened to me. And so I've learned, hey, it is this resilience that you need to build up. We need to teach others. And I hope some of you listen to this and decide, hey, instead of getting, when I get frustrated, it's time to go serve. It's time to help instead of it's time to get frustrated and sit and do nothing. Because sitting and do nothing almost helps no one ever. It's how we look at it and go, what can I do now? So I challenge you to think about what you can do right now to help others, to serve. I think whatever side of this you're on, making other people angry does not help. Getting other people angry does not help. It looks at what actions we need to take. What actions can you take right now? And that's what I'm doing with video. And video is a great way to get your message out there, but it should be a peaceful one. It should be a helpful one. It should be a supportive one. If you're angry, that's fine. But I think getting other people angry is never, ever a help unless you're telling them a peaceful solution. All right. So hopefully how this works out, hopefully it's taken care of, and in the end, everything works out, because that's, and if I forget who told me that, but you know, in the end, everything works out. And if it's not working out, it's not the end. I think it was John Lennon. We'll call it John Lennon quote. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.